To another lawn mowing live stream. This is an afternoon stream, so weather has held up, and I decided that I would come on here and try to do live stream. I'm not sure. I don't see the notification showing whether my microphone connected. Let me just check that 1 second. It looks like it did, so let's get out there and start this one. This is one of the bigger properties that I do. Um, you guys have seen this one before. Been testing out that Blue Eddy portable charger. Let's see how we're doing here. So this one is fully charged. We should probably, yeah, we're at 3%. So we are done. I'm just gonna turn that off. Turn that off. And go from there. I don't know how much battery I have left on the current battery that's on the mower, but that having that Blue Yeti portable power station is awesome because it may not sound like a lot, but I can do recharge like the Xmark batteries 2 times, like one battery 2 times. So it's basically like having 2 extra batteries, which with the 3 that I have gives me 5, basically the same as 5 batteries throughout the day by being able to charge them mobily, which is awesome because the mower is definitely what takes up the most battery. The Milwaukee stuff I can do so much on. A lot of days I can get through a whole lawn if I wanted, or a whole day practically on one 12.5-hour battery. So the Milwaukee isn't too much of a concern. There's like trimmers and even handheld blowers and stuff. It's more the mowers that require more batteries or some way to charge them. So I've been enjoying that Blue Eddy power station this week. Take some stress out, knowing that you've got a way to charge batteries throughout the day. And what I've been doing is just kind of the rhythm I've been finding is to just use it and then use the mower, and then when I start a lawn, I'll check to see how much battery is on there. If there's only like 1 bar left on the battery, then I'll swap it out because I'll know that there's a good chance it's not going to make it through that lawn. So I might as well try to swap it out with a fresh battery, and then I could throw that one on the power station, and it's not fully depleted, so it's not going to take as long to charge as well. I was talking to my brother-in-law about that. He actually went out today to Home Depot and bought himself the Milwaukee mower. They were having a promotion. He has never used a battery-powered mower before. He's always had gas-powered mowers in his business. So he wanted to try the Milwaukee one. So I was kind of talking to him about that and kind of setting his, letting him know the expectations of it, that it's going to be very different to start. You probably won't like it in the beginning if you're so used to gas. It's just a different vibe that you got to get used to, kind of like that management, battery management. But once you get that sorted out, then all of the other benefits really start to come into play, and I found that you just start to prefer it over using gas. So I'm just going to be careful with this water shut off, city water shut off right there. That would take out a mower blade shaft, probably destroy engine shaft. Hit that thing. Let me know where you're watching from, and if you can hear the audio. I had a stream yesterday where I did it and the Bluetooth headset microphone combo didn't connect. So I was going through the whole stream and thinking people could hear me, but nobody could hear me. It's funny, I was talking about a bunch of stuff on that one, and nobody could hear a word I was saying. The iPhone was still picking up sound, but it was doing it through the iPhone's microphone. But I was using the tripod that I got to get kind of like a different angle. And because of that, I had some wide shots where I was far away. Speaking of which, I gotta grab that tripod. Just have it with me. There's an opportunity to use it. This guy here, nice little lightweight portable tripod. Fits perfectly in my Milwaukee Flex work pants. This little zipper pocket I can tighten. Yeah, so I was going around and doing the stream and nobody could hear me. I'm using the X-Mark Commercial 21V series today. I'm using it all week, pulled it out of winter storage, first time using it this year. And I talked about on the last stream this morning that I'm a little bit concerned that the batteries, or at least one of them, doesn't seem to be holding the charge it once did. Usually I can do 4 houses on a full charge, and it's been dying after like 2. So I'm going to, if I remember, grab the mower to make note of which battery it is, because I usually label them. There's a stick. On this stick. Sweet, it's really, it has grown. Taken off. to rain today, but so far it's just been some light little short-lived sprinkles for like 5 minutes or so. Tomorrow it's supposed to be a lot more rainy. So play it by ear tomorrow. Let's see what the weather's like for this rest of this week. Just before this lawn here, actually squeezed in one of my Thursday ones so that there would be less Thursday lawns if it did rain. And I can't remember the last time I used the X-Mark Commercial 21 on this property. So I can't remember how many batteries. It required more than one. This is a bigger property. And it's thick, so I've got 2 fully charged batteries plus the one that's on it now. Whatever's left on there, probably a bar or so. So hopefully that's enough. But again, I say I don't know because one of those batteries doesn't seem to be holding. The juice that it once did. So we will see. Hopefully I can make it through the lawn without running out of juice. A lot of construction happening, you can hear in the background. Outside of this neighborhood there, just behind it, there's some farmland, but they're building a brand new hospital over there, which this area desperately needs. Another hospital. Population growth has like ballooned. Alright, let's see what we got. You can see actually up in the air there the construction crane where the hospital's being built. It'd be just kind of right behind these houses. Alright, what do we got here for this battery that's in here? 1 bar. 1 bar left. So I will I'll start off with this battery, use it up here in the front yard, and then swap it out for one of the others. Like I said, I got 2 other batteries. And we'll see how it goes. What am I going to mow this at? I'm at 2.5 inches front and rear currently. So let's see how far this current battery gets me. I do have the other two, but I also have used up the entire Blue Eddy power station is at 3%, so not much juice left in it. Not enough to charge another battery. I really want to look into that Blue Yeti car charger kit for the power station. I think that would be awesome. Basically, it kind of comes with everything you need for installing it, including the wiring. And it kind of looks like a old school like amplifier for like a subwoofer system or something in a car, kind of like that idea. Same with the power cords and stuff that come with it. And basically it wires to your battery and your car battery and your alternator, and basically uses your vehicle's alternator to provide up to 500 watts of charging directly to the Blue Yeti. So I think that would be perfect, because when the truck is parked, you can be charging batteries, but then every time you're in between lawns and driving from place to place, then with that car charger kit, it would be charging the Blue Yeti, keeping it topped off. The power station does come with like the 12 volt accessory plug as well to charge, but that would be like a equivalent of like a trickle charge or something, right? That would probably take like, I would imagine, like all day to charge up the power station. So we will probably look into that if our needs require more juice than what's included. The other thing you can do is get an expansion battery that plugs into the Blue Yeti to expand the capacity from the 1152 watt hour battery that's built into it. I think you can expand that model up to 4300 watt hours with the batteries that they have. I've also seen where some people have just bought generic lithium batteries that look like just look like a car battery, and hook that up. So there's that battery. Yeah, that one's done. So we got a little bit out of there. Maybe I'll throw this one on the Blue Yeti anyways, even though it's only at 3%. I'm going to take this one off, and actually I'm going to grab the one from earlier. It was number 3. Let me turn the Blue Yeti on. You see, yeah, it's only 3%. Turn the AC outlet on. Plug that one in. So we're not going to get much charge out of that one. This one just came off the charger. You see, I just put labels on them so I can keep track of which battery is which, just in case something starts to go wrong. You can kind of keep track of them. So they're just like a label printer. So you can see battery number 3. And that way I can track problems if I see something. Now this one might be the one that was only getting like 2 lawns done. So that could be the problem battery. If it is a problem. I'm not sure yet. It could be just that I haven't used the mower in months and requires a few charges to get it up to capacity. Very well be that. See if I can give you guys a different angle here. I don't know if this gravel. Is stable enough. Oh yeah, should be. Do a perimeter on this one. So I have some space to turn the mower a little easier. This is a much bigger lawn than I'm normally mowing. And normally I use the turf tracer on this one as well. I have used it quite a few times, but I like using this one as a kind of like a lipness test, I think they call it, because it's bigger and the grass is thick. It's a good test to see. We have to empty the bag soon. Looking out for that water shut-off valve there on the ground. Just got to be aware of that. Don't want to accidentally ruin the mower. You can hear the motor on the X-Mark. I've got it in the auto mode. So you can hear the RPM drop right now. And then when I engage the self-propel, it ramps up because it feels the extra load required on the motor. So it starts ramping up the RPM to be able to turn that belt on the transmission. I'm just pushing it right now, no self-propel. Here the RPMs have dropped. Now when I turn around, I'll engage it. And there you go, you hear the RPM kick up. So it's kind of a neat little setting, the auto mode, to help conserve battery power, that it just automatically will ramp up the RPM as needed, versus the max mode that it has, where it just keeps it at the highest RPM. But of course, if you're just pushing it downhill and things like that, there's no need to be wasting that extra battery power. Made it through this section here. All right, put you guys back on my chest to keep it mobile. If you have any questions, just let me know. Still such a cloudy day. Hopefully the stream is working all right. Just out of curiosity, what's this battery at? Just since we are. So 3 bars after that front large section. This is a bit of a steep area here. I don't know if it translates on camera, but this little half part of the yard. Yeah, so I'll be curious to see what my brother-in-law thinks of that Milwaukee mower. I'm looking forward to trying one as well. I'm waiting on one Milwaukee has offered to send to me, but they apparently are back ordered, so it could be a little bit. My brother-in-law was actually waiting for me to try it out before buying one, but he didn't want to wait because the promotion was ending or something. He got a free string trimmer, Milwaukee string trimmer, with the purchase of the lawnmower. So he wanted to take advantage of that to make sure my truck is locked before I pop in the back. There we go. Look at that roto. So nice. So full. Close this in case the puppy comes out. And the bin is over there. Thick area here. This is all new sod. It's kind of darker green area. They had some drainage done. This was a real problem area before. The mowers sinking into the ground. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Sorry, I haven't been chatting there. Kind of got lost in the mow. Lost in the mow. Actually, I was just kind of thinking about my brother-in-law, wondering if he's taking out that Milwaukee mower yet. He was gonna throw the batteries on the charger and then go mow some other lawns with his gas mower and then come back and grab the new Milwaukee mower and try it out. So yeah, it was kind of funny that I told him I was getting one and he was like, "Oh, let me know what you think." So I was thinking about buying the Milwaukee mower. I was like, "Yeah, okay." So he keeps asking me, "Have you gotten it yet? Have you gotten it yet?" I was like, "No, they said they're back ordered, so could be a little bit." He was telling me in the beginning of, it was at the end of April, he was telling me that the promotion at Home Depot where you buy the mower and get the free string trimmer, it's like a quick lock style string trimmer with it, that was ending at the end of May. So he waited, now it's like mid-May now, and kind of watching stock as well. Seeing that stores are all starting to, only have one or two left. And, being lawnmowers being a seasonal type thing, who knows? And hearing that they're back ordered and stuff, he's like, he didn't want to wait and take a chance. So he just went and bought it today. So kind of funny that he's got the mower before I've even had a chance. Usually he's buying stuff after I've tested stuff out. Like his last purchase a couple weeks ago was the Milwaukee Impact gun, the 3/4 inch drive impact gun. One that has like 1,600 foot-pounds of torque. Thing is massive. Love that for whipping the tires off the truck and stuff. So effortless. At any rate, he asked if he could borrow it one day. Get to do some front end stuff on his Dodge 1-ton diesel truck. So I lent it to him, and he brought it back at the end of the day and said it was awesome. I loved it. And then next thing I know, a couple of days later, he's telling me he just went and bought it at Home Depot. Bought the same impact gun. I'm going to empty out since we are kind of half done this lawn, this back lawn, at the halfway mark. Maybe I can put the tripod down in this corner over here. Give me a good view of the bottom half of the lawn there. Potentially. Let's try and get a different view. Somewhere stable. Is it going to hold? Hopefully. Hopefully that holds. That tripod is really nice because it's small, and I can fit it in my side pocket on my Milwaukee work pants. But because it's small and lightweight, it's also not very stable. So, especially with a heavy phone like the iPhone Max size phone that I've got. Some more potential. The breeze kind of catches it and knocks it over. So I got to remember to always have that tripod set on a lawn in case it does fall over. Smash the screen. Should be fine on a lawn. This lawn is probably too big for this mower, for any 21 mower. Like I said, I have done this with the 36-inch walk behind. The only thing I haven't brought over here is I've done I know I've done this mower before. I've done the commercial 30 tons of times, the gas one on this property. I have done the turf tracer, the crest mower. They're all regulars here. This client also knows I do a lot of equipment reviews and stuff, so they're always asking me about what I've got new to test out. That's why on this one I'm a little more comfortable having the camera out and stuff like that, even with them being home. Really nice people. That ironically, coincidentally, even though I'm not in the city I grew up in, I'm in one of the suburbs that I moved out to. They did the same, and both the husband and wife went to the same high school that I did. They're a bit older than me, so we're at the high school at the same time, but it's kind of fun. So maybe it wasn't this battery that was the culprit, because it's doing pretty good so far on this one. And this house, I think I calculated that the amount of lawn that this house, front and backyard, is equal to about 4 of my other regular lawns. And that culprit battery was giving me an issue after about 2 lawns, where it seemed like it was prematurely dying. But again, all these batteries and mower were in storage for many months, so it could just need to have a few charges back in them to get them back up. I would expect it'd be kind of concerning if that wasn't the case, seeing as this mower is only maybe a year and a half old or so. Alright, gotta grab you guys, put you back on my chest mount. No questions. Yeah, so if this battery makes it through this line, then I'll be happy with that. Because that'll tell me it's healthy. Our bag is full. See about that rear wheel being. Do a quick battery check. Down to 1 bar. Don't get too close to that. Oh, it's actually pretty clean. Thought there would be a bunch more clippings under there. Great. I grab the trimmer and clean that up a little bit. That little spot. We made it on the one, so that's good. That means that battery number 3 is not the battery that was the one that felt like it was not lasting as long, because this was a lot of grass. Ooh, the other thing about this mower is no self-propel unless the blades are spinning, which is a bit annoying, but it's because they're using basically that mower is exactly gas version except no gas engine. So it has the same transmission, which requires the engine to be running, which you would get on the gas version on idle. And I'm going to grab the trimmer as well. Just touch up one little spot. Didn't quite like that retaining wall of the stack of stones is new, so not quite used to that and how close I can get with the mower. And those stones are just kind of loosely stacked. So I don't want to knock over the thing by trying to get the mower too close. Through the back first. Just trim this. These are all kind of like loose and stacked. So. I don't want to knock them over. Getting too close. Let's see where we're at. A little spot there. Actually, I'm going to touch that up too. Might as well. A little spot I missed. I think we're good. No other spots. No, looks good. Can't believe how full that roto is. So nice. Although it's more muted this week. It had more pinks and stuff in it last week. I took a couple photos of it. All right. That does that one. And so far the rain, I have escaped. Had a little bit of drizzle in the morning during that first stream I did. But it was like 5 minutes and then it stopped. We made it with the Blue Eddy. I think I've probably fully depleted it now. Yeah, I don't hear anything. What did we get? We got half a charge out of it. And yet we are at 0%. So it's come in handy today. Completely fully depleted it. A tripod. Oh. Alright, take the phone off. Flip this camera around. And there we go. Hopefully the audio and everything worked well in that one. Like I say, yesterday I did a live stream and didn't know it didn't connect to the Bluetooth on the headset. So I was doing a testing out with that tripod and had some good like far away shots and stuff, but then nobody could hear what I was saying. So hopefully you guys could hear what I'm saying in this one. And just quickly check what time it is. 3:20 in the afternoon. So I gotta decide now whether I am going to, because I still have, what were we down to? One bar on that last battery, half a battery on the other one, and I have one fully charged battery still. So I still could knock out a couple more Thursday lawns. The problem though is the neighborhood. If I go to that neighborhood, because I already knocked out one of my Thursdays, so the next kind of section would be a neighborhood that's got a bunch of them, and I'm not going to be able to do all of them. So then I'm driving there twice anyway. So I think I'll just leave it and call it a day anyways for today. Take off a little bit earlier and then see what I want to do for tomorrow if the rain is indeed coming. But they said it was going to rain today too, and it didn't. So who knows? Who knows what happens? At any rate, thanks for joining me on this second live stream, this afternoon stream for today, and appreciate you guys watching. And yeah, that'll be it for this one, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll catch you in the next one.